from Subdarrow.
Is this the Pat
Highlights.
self-filleting
Highlights, lowlights of the last 10 years of the Punk character. I still crack up at the anticipation video.
That was a fun video.
That was a fun
Thanks
one.
for doing that with me.
Yeah,
Thanks for being in some of these episodes.
That one was good. That was fun.
Because that was mostly ad lib when we were playing that game.
Oh, the game part of it was just ad lib, yeah.
That was like a let's play, really.
Yep.
That was a semi let's play.
I do not recall any of the actual playing of that being scripted.
I think we had a few lines, maybe, but for the most part, we just freeballed it.
Yeah, I think
the intro lines describing.
Yeah.
So the NES Punk character has been around for 10 years. I number of episodes, is it 50 to 60?
Jesus,
something
really?
Like that. Why, you think it's pretty less than that?
No, well, I would have probably guessed close to 50. I would have guessed like 45.
I've never kept a count. If you want to, do you count the one-offs like the Pat the NES Punk Reacts to NES Classic Edition and stuff like that? I've done like a few of those with the Super Nintendo being announced, things like that. I don't know what I gotta run through. I forget episodes I did, but I guess do you have any highlights for Lowlights? You've watched all of them, I know.
I liked the one. So
one where he plays the game.
No, the one. The ones that I'm in are not ones that I generally like, but the one with Frank where he finds they bleed together. The one where he finds the NWC in the box.
The Nintendo World Championships.
Okay, that's just
you have a cameo in that.
Yeah, okay, that one. It's funny to watch Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. beat the shit out of me. Recording that was a fucking nightmare.
I don't recall that being awful to record that one.
I just didn't like falling. I
was gonna fall to the ground, pretend when he was hitting the ground.
I was selling. I wasn't selling those falls. Those were actual falls. I was taking those falls I was trying to make them look as real as possible by just throwing myself on the ground.
I might have to go through every single one. Baseball Stars, the highlight was nothing because there was no light.
Right.
Three Stooges was one of my worst videos where I almost quit. The black box games were goofy, but they were easy. Top Secret episode was working with the great Allison, who really, honestly, needed me in the balls for the take we used.
Yeah.
When I went down, that was a real, not like full on, but just enough to.
There's 100% no. Yeah. I mean, you can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it in your face.
Yeah. The Power Pad games, me dancing, was funny too. It's a mania. At that point, I kind of realized this is what the character is. Ultimate Stuntman, nothing really happened there of use. Action 52 was fun to go through all 50 games and actually do it. Russian Attack, almost getting knifed in the face by Rob for real.
Your Treasure Pirates episode was good.
Yes. You like that one?
Yeah.
That was weirdly ad-libbed halfway, and it was
whatever the fuck that game is called.
Skull and Crossbones.
Skull and Crossbones. That's it. Treasure Pirates.
But yeah, going back to the Russian Attack one was fun to film. I filmed it with my cousin, who was actually Yellow Tooth the Bold. Okay, we forgot that. But
you forgot it, and I remembered it.
I know you don't watch my videos. But when he swung the rod with the knife, we had the knife like taped to his hands, a steak knife.
Uh-huh.
It got close at one point because I wasn't ready. It went like because he was swinging on a fishing line, and it went like it got close. Might have been done right then. Chiller was funny because I think it was the first review I did here. Then I did last, but then it was out of order because I did two reviews here, but the timeline in the Pat the NES Punk cinematic universe was back in Jersey still.
Right.
So I still had to do Panic Restaurant.
I remember. I remember
because the Panic Restaurant built into the M82 video, and the M82 video. And I have the commentary tracks on my 3 DVDs that go over some of the stuff. The M82, I was so, I would say borderline manic, if not manic. I had so much energy that I not only could schedule moving across the fucking country and doing all that and hiring people to move my car and to pack my stuff and to take all this stuff. In the middle of all that would be enough for most people. I'm going to film like 2 Pat the NES Punk episodes the last 6 weeks I'm there. Panic Restaurant, and then M82 for the win. I literally filmed that. I think it was 3 days before I literally got on a plane and moved out here. And that was like a 6-hour shoot. It was hot as balls. You can see the sweat on my face. We had to put the AC on in between the takes. It was that dreadfully humid. It was awful.
Ooh.
It was atrocious. But the funny thing about that is that in the PCU, the Pat Cinematic Universe, that video takes place as the first one in San Diego, but it wasn't. So that was interesting.
The PCU.
The PCU, which was a movie, which was a great movie with Jerry Piven. Super Dodgeball was funny because I actually did Bobby Dodgeball.
I do remember that. I remember feeling weird recording that.
You did require you with my ZI-8 little Kodak pocket camcorder before the smartphones. You were embarrassed by that. People didn't care. That was before people cared about YouTube, stuff like that. Coltron 601, Ian's first appearance on the channel.
Yeah.
You regret that? You should have not done that. You did great though.
Wow, great. That was after the dodgeball?
In the cinematic, the PCU, it was the Pat Cinematic Universe. It was. That was I edited that December 2010.
Oh my god!
And then I had such boundless energy that I managed to then write, shoot, and edit the first Christmas video, the Turquoise, all within 6 days. I did that and put that out.
I remember that.
And it only came out a day after Christmas. It was only like right after Christmas, and that started the tradition of me never having Christmas video done
on time.
Yeah, the casino one with AJ was fun. That was AJ's first appearance on the channel. Then we get to, of course, the Alicia Dragoon video.
Yep.
Which, looking back, would I have done that? I would still have done that. I think I would have done it a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything wrong. I think there's nothing to be ashamed of with that video. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Ian disagrees. What was wrong with that video?
It's just not your best moment.
No, it's about getting spanked by a dominatrix. Tone was fine. She was a peach. I actually kept in touch for about a year afterwards. I think I lost touch with her. Awesome person.
Hey, he said she was really, really nice.
Very nice. Nice person in the world. The Family Game Funnest with James. I'm just running through. So Mr. Gimmick, for like pure review, people say that's a good one.
Yeah.
I edited that in 24 hours.
Actually, that was a good one.
24 hours I edited that. I can't do that anymore. I don't have that energy. A 15-minute video. Devil World was kind of interesting at the time.
I liked Devil World.
It's a Wonderful Life. Punk I thought was fun with all the different cameos from like Billy and Jay and Matt, Pat, and Ian has a cameo in that. A couple other people do.
I have a cameo in that one.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Remember you have the NWC card, the M82, and
oh sure, yeah.
That was the first time we shot in the new store.
Yeah,
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Tecmo Bowl is one of my favorites. I thought that was cute. I actually had that review come out when the Giants played in the Super Bowl against the Patriots the second time.
Yeah, I remember that.
It came out that halftime. Amagon's weird. Captain America: The Avengers is really weird, but I like it with Rue's little cameo as Captain America. Loops is one of the most bizarre videos I've ever done, in my opinion, because it's not a video you should ever really do a review of, and it's so plain, and the game is so weird that it kind of to me works.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember it being very. I remember it being very.
It's just
very
there.
something. Yeah,
it's not there. Yeah, Commando is goofy. Track and field is probably one of my favorite things.
I like the track and field one a lot.
Ian did not complain shooting that. The story there is that I still had my burgeoning relationship with my ex at the time, and she had stayed over that Saturday night, and we filmed it that Sunday morning before you went to work. And we get up, and she says, "Where are you going?" I'm going to film something at it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and she just sees me like grab like that silver, literally from like the 70s or early 80s, unused like sweatsuit, exercise suit. It was, for San Diego, it was hot that day. It was like 85 degrees.
Yeah.
It was a hot San Diego day.
Yeah.
And I'm in a reflective suit designed to make you sweat. And we filmed in the hot, searing sun for it's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours with Frank. And still cracks me up to this day. I'm not trying to inflate myself as Ian would think. I think that's the funniest thing with Frank I've ever done, arguably, with that.
Yep.
With him as the coach.
Oh,
and,
with the
megaphone.
Yeah, the megaphone stuff is great.
And they could probably hear us blocks away because we cut the volume down, but it was still loud.
Oh yeah, I mean that was real loud.
We'd break into it. It was open. We went to a middle school with that. So that was fun to do that. Baby Boomer was bizarre. If you want to cut Nintendo Bohemian Rhapsody, that was fun to do with Brando Floss. That's the only video I've ever done that went viral. and me and Brent argued about certain things in production, but it came out well. Spy Hunter and Car Wars. Wow, I did a lot more than I thought. Chubby Cherub was, I think, a fun, goofy one. And, of course, the 7-part Ultimate Video Game Collection video that Ian helped me shoot. Probably the biggest. And that's when things turned, I think, with me and Ian in terms of Ian wanting to shoot things with me. I took it too far with Ian. That was like 4 hours of going through my collection.
Oh, my God. It was the worst. It was just the fucking worst. 4 hours of just holding a camera and watching Pat just go on. Like, literally just, there can't be more. No, there's more.
In the garage. And, well, you saw my old PC games, Ian. That was fun.
Oh.
No. Flintstones Dinosaur Peak was sort of an inflection point. That was right before the 5th anniversary there. And people kind of don't get bummed about that, but that's sort of like a tonal change in some of this in terms of the, like
was track and field that long ago?
Track and field was 2013. Should be 2012. No, 2012.
Jeez.
Hear random people outside. And then
it's probably my favorite.
Which one? Track and field?
Yeah.
And then we get into the 5th anniversary video, which you and Ian both, you and Frank both yelled at me at during the filming, but I thought it was fun. It was a little long. If I had to write that, I did learn how to write more concisely. There's a big difference between my 10th anniversary video and my 5th anniversary video. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
There.
When Pat asked me to do something in the 10th anniversary video, I was like, no. And then he was like, no, literally, I just need you to take like 2 minutes to film something at work. I'm not even going to be there. And I was like, okay, fine, I can do that.
That was the exact conversation, but all right.
That's basically what it was.
Basically. And then, there's been other stuff. There's been, like I said, the cliffhanger one. I'm leaving out the NWC video with James. That was obviously a big one for him and for me. And we did the follow-up. I actually really enjoyed the Bayou Billy Punisher 2-part follow-up even better than that.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
That was sort of goofy.
That was fun.
To me. Splatterhouse, Naughty Graffiti, the Christmas TurboGrafx reviews where Denise shows up the first time. I love that video because I think there's some funny stuff going on there with Pat interacted with the ladies quite a few times over the years. The first full-on lip lock ever seen in a retro video game review, and probably still the only ones ever, were in Pat the NES Punk videos going back to 2009 in the Panic Restaurant, that hot, steamy kiss. The Famicom multi-cart videos, the WF NES games video was good. I still have an error in that where I say that the first wrestling games NES. No, they're first WF wrestling games on a console. There's more. I've done 50 videos at least. I mean, not hitting James 150 because that's insane. That's nuts. The amount that James has been able to put out regularly. Well, now I get some help though, which is good. Toki was fun. The haunting with Frank's disembodied head was.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep.
You have a very Sega Christmas, where you have your cameo, where you dissipate in.
Yep.
As did Denise and Frank. I like the Scoon video. I like the Wall Street Kid video a lot. That was already 3 years ago. Wall Street Kid.
All right. I don't know. Stop. That's not 3 years ago.
It was 2015.
No. Flatly no.
Flat no, because you don't want it to be true?
Flatly no. No, it wasn't. It was not 3 years ago.
This is something weird going on here. I don't know what. That Ian has a weird memory about.
No, that's me not wanting it to be 3 years ago.
I know, but why?
Because that's too long ago.
It seems like it was like a year ago only.
Yeah,
a year ago?
Like literally a year ago.
Okay. All right. And there's more.
3?
You have the Christmas Star Wars special, which I thought was pretty interesting. The Star Wars Christmas Spectacular from a year and a half ago. Things like that. I've done like 50 episodes at least. Interesting. I've been prolific. Anything else I'm leaving out? I'm leaving out some stuff. There's some videos that I forget I've done, like Last Starfighter. I'm like, I don't remember doing that at all because either they weren't memorable or I don't remember doing them. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Doing internet fucking videos with a fucking narrative attached to them. It's weird, but it's fun.
3 years ago.
3 years, Ian.
Track and field was 2012.
6 years.
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay.
We're fucking old.
Yeah.
The character's 10 years. The PCU is 10 years old. The Pat Cinematic Universe. Well, I never thought of that before. It's right in front of my face on a T. Let me know what you think in the comments. What was your favorite Pat highlights of this 50 to 60 fucking episodes? Me having Rob Twerk and Ultimate Stuntman I'd Donkey Kong twerk. You run out of different ideas after a while.
That's when you go to the twerking well.
You go to the twerking well. We'll have Ian twerk in 2021.
Nah.
2022.
Nope.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
I'm missing other episodes that point out. I fucking don't remember half this. Scoon was a fun one. I liked Scoon. I like my John Hamm jokes in Scoon for some reason.